getting started. Quick forward fold for some space between the vertebrae. And you do this enough times, you start to feel where you can pop the back. There we go. Nice satisfying pop. Get some space between the little vertebrae. And the neck seems to be doing pretty good. Alright, so quick forward fold. Check. Downward facing dog. And today is the first. So, left side of the body towards the camera. There we go. Pick that up. Pop that wrist. Make sure it's in the right spot. And let's get the feet closer together. So the closer together the feet are, the less likelihood of the hands sliding away. Because you can put more weight on the legs, less weight on the hands. And relax. Sinuses are getting better. They're really pretty much good to go. Just got a lot of that thick mucus, right, that doesn't want to come out because it's thick mucus. So kind of still got to breathe around that. And relax, straighten the back. Let the knees bend, then straighten the knees, relax the ankles. So you can feel a stretch on the hamstrings, right? Which is interesting, right? Because my hamstrings are pretty loose and flexible. Except when I get both of them down. I'm doing both at the same time. The body's not as flexible. When I do them individually, yeah, the body's super flexible. Pose. What's that look like? Yep, that's what that looks like. About another minute to go. And relax. Allow the breath to slide in and out of the body. Feel the arms start to work. Relax the wrists. Feel whatever part of the body that's not working, right? Feel it go into jelly mode. And that's that. A little pop on the right wrist. A bigger pop on the left wrist. There we go. Pop on the right knee. Get all that into a good spot. Very good. Next up, upward facing dog. Hands in position. So my fingers pointed towards my toes, towards my feet. So I can get more stimulation on the forearm. And build up the wrists. Easy way to build up the wrists. You can control the amount of weight. And then wait for the low back to slide into place. The vertebrae, the discs, all that good stuff. There we go. And low back's in place. Reach this back. Still feels like the neck's got a couple kinks in it. sensation in the low back. Don't normally feel that way. So just kind of relax. Enjoy the sensation. A minute and 18 seconds when I peaked. Left to go. Not a comfortable position for the man parts. You have to find a more comfortable spot for that. And there's nothing I can do about it, right? You just gotta kind of let the man parts be there. Feet up so you can lift the man parts, right? But then you start to get flexible enough, the man parts still hit the earth. 5 seconds. And that is that. All right. Start the timer. Next up is wheel pose. Start off with a little kink in the right side of the neck, close to the shoulder. Alright, so start with fish pose. Hey, there's the fish pose. And then lift those hips on the head. And lift that up in the wheel pose. There we go. But I want the hands a little further out. There we go. Wheel pose. Yay. Wheel pose. Yay. That's right. Party time in the wheel pose. And relax. Feel that stretch. And maybe move a little bit. Yeah, moving forward's easy. Moving back, you have to actually lift up the hands a little bit. Whereas when you move forward, the hands can just kind of slide forward. That takes a lot of effort. At least for now. There we go. Let the body equalize for just a moment. And then, so that was pretty cool. That was fun. Just kind of rotate right up there. All right, we've got Martin is watching. Awesome stuff. Thanks for watching, sir. Next up is half pigeon pose, and today is the first, so I do the left leg first. Even number days, left side of the body goes first. Odd number days, left side of the body goes first. And there we go. Just kind of chill out, hang out, feel a stretch on the left quad. And relax. Feel the body, relax the body. And breathe. Slowly getting the left side of the pelvis towards the earth. Apparently very slowly today. Still feels like there's a lot of room for growth on the left side. So both the legs, right, the quad, and then the hip, and then the shoulder, everything's feeling like, hey, yeah, it's just a little bit tight. If we practice this for a week to a month, this will get a lot more open. It's like, I feel like the faintest of cramps starting to develop inside the shoulder next to the scapula. And so just relax. There we go, very good. Cut off some of the blood flow to the hands so the hands start to fall asleep. Feel the body stretch and relax. For another 40 seconds. There we go. It feels like I'm really starting to get into pose, and there's only 20 seconds left. As this starts to get easier day by day, then I'll start enhancing. 0, there we go. Gently let the left leg go. Dismiss the timer, start the other side. Very carefully bring that back and do the other side. That's the other side, but I'm not in the frame. So translate the body on the floor. And there we go. The other side. And feel the stretch on the body. I'm really trying to rotate the pelvis. The pelvis turn that way, and then the shoulders open that way. This side definitely feels more open than the other side. And relax. So yeah, this is me, it's my channel, it's what I do. Every day, try to do it every day. The only times I don't do it every day is usually when I'm not feeling well. And feel that stretch. There we go, enhance a little. Now that the body's acclimated. So yeah, the right side got into this a lot faster than the left side. And this is all I did on the left side, so this is all I'm going to do on the right side. Relax the body, relax the leg. Feel some more of a stretch. So that's why I keep rotating over, is to enhance the stretch. Another 40 seconds. My timer's set for 3 minutes, which gives me a lot of time to get into the pose and then to hold the pose. That's what I like. Go. Feel the neck. Go. I've really gotten the right side of the pelvis down, so that's good. And slowly release. Clear up the timer. Next pose. Next pose is a forward fold, and we go very slowly because we've just been doing back bending. That pigeon doesn't look like much of a back bend. but it is. The back is doing more posterior flex than anterior flex. So it's a hint of a back bend. And now I'm going to start doing the forward folding stuff. So we start off with a forward fold to get the back into position for more forward folds. And relax. Let the body dangle. Get the man parts properly situated. Tip of right angle, the neck release. Let the neck turn into jelly. Feel the sensation. Use those leg muscles. Flip the arms. Keep balance on both sides. And I want to notice fingers. Oh, left knuckle on top. Reach that forward, open the shoulders a little bit. And relax. Breathe. And bring the arms forward. Puts a little bit more, right? Creates a little bit more leverage. So it pulls the upper body down a little more. And swap the fingers. So the right knuckle's on top. And relax. For another 8 seconds. And that is that. Part by part. Bring this back down. Clear that out. Next one started. And the big stuff. Hip openers. Cool hip openers. So start off with half lotus. When you're comfortable with that, hey, look at that. Do that. Shin to chest. Foot to chest. Careful with the hip. Muscle slides out over the bone. And then lay down. Foot to chest again. There we go. Back inside the bone, shin to chest, and then foot behind the head. Yeah, so if you're trying this at home, right, each one of those set points I did before, if that's all you can do, that's all you do. And we hold this for about 2 minutes. And relax. Trying to get the left shoulder in, right, and above, so that the left shoulder can help push the leg back a little bit, so I don't have to use as much effort with my neck. And then the ankle is like right on the side of the skull to help keep the skull in place. And the shin is like pressing into the space between the neck and the head and the skull to help keep that in place. And then get the right arm around the left foot to, again, help keep that foot back in place. Because the body really doesn't want to stay here. Not at all. So you have to give it a lot of coaxing. And then the thigh is stretched so tight that it constricts the blood flow. So you gotta get used to that too. So there's a lot of sensation going on. And then relax the abs. Relax the thigh. Relax the body. And relax the mind. And that is that. Slowly, gently get the leg out. Put it back down, be careful. The hip has to realign itself. There we go. First one down. Next one started. There we go. And we start just like we did the other side. Half lotus. Easy stuff. Bend that forward a little bit. Which actually works on the left hip a little. And then shin to chest. Foot to chest. And then once the knee moves from here to here, this muscle slides out over the hip. Be mindful of that. And then take it down. Foot to chest. Put the muscle back inside. Knee to chest. There we go. And foot behind the head. Right side's usually a little bit easier for me to get into the pose. That was an interesting pop. Felt like a pop to my shoulder. That nice ball and socket joint. There we go. And yep, minute 30 seconds left. Or minute 34. And then try to relax. So relax the abs. The left arm around the right foot to help keep that in place. Because otherwise I have to use my abs and my neck muscles. Use the head to keep the shin in place. Using the left arm really helps keep the leg in place without having to use as much effort with my head and neck. And relax. I just feel that right side for me is always a little bit more open than the left side. And also, whenever you practice, you do an asymmetric pose, the second side that you do is generally a little more open than the first side. Because your body gets somewhat acclimated and you kind of know what you're doing the second time around. And relax. And that's that. 3 minutes on that. Very slowly, very gently. Muscles have to get reacclimated to where they're supposed to be normally. Alright. Next up is, let's see if I can get, let's get both feet in frame. Alright, there we go. Pull this back a little bit. Let's get a timer a little closer. There we go. So next up is my hamstring stretch on the left side. Man, it doesn't feel like it's working today. Let's get the feet a little closer. There we go. And relax. Feel the shoulders slide down. Adjust the man parts a little bit more. There we go. Head to the earth, then the shoulder to the earth, then the left hand under the right thigh. Turn the elbow outwardly, eye the elbow towards the earth. Lock that left arm into place. And relax. Feel that left side of the body just completely relax. The left leg completely relax. Breathe and feel the pose. Right shoulder relax. There's a lot of support muscles working in the shoulder, the right shoulder. And as those support muscles relax, you start to feel more of a stretch. There we go. Find some more space. I'm really digging this today. Seems to be working rather well. And just relax, feel the body. And time is up. Go. Side one, side two. All right. It doesn't look like much of a hamstring stretch, but that's what this is. This is a very extended hamstring stretch. So, I gotta go to the other side. So the back is all used to, everything's all set up in the vertebrae for bending that way now. Now we gotta bend this way. So very slowly. The left side of my pelvis lifts up off the earth. And then slowly let the hips get into the right spot. And then I'm using my left foot, my left heel, to control basically kind of the seating, the positioning of my body on the floor, because most of the weight of the body is in the right thigh. It's the right heel and the right thigh. But since there's so much pressure in the right thigh, there's a lot of the right thigh that's on the earth. And so you want to make sure it's not getting, and so I want that to be comfortable, right? Because sometimes if you're sitting a certain way, it'll tug one way or the other. And so you can use the left heel to kind of control how the floor is tugging on the thigh. As you saw, bring the right hand under the left thigh, open up that right arm, and then relax. Relax the left shoulder. And feel a nice stretch. Yeah, just feel the stretch. A lot of sensation in the right thigh. And the man parts. Oh no. Yeah, it looks dead. Got the head. Back of the head to the shin. That's not easy. And relax. For just a little bit longer. And the man parts are really starting to not like where they are. Very slowly. There we go. Alright, next up, wide splits. So we get the feet wide, more or less. Take this forward, but I want to get the pelvis down, so I gotta kind of roll over the man parts. There we go. And then reposition the man parts. There we go. And then, yeah, get the feet far enough up today, pretty easy to hit the toes. There we go. That's that. Good stuff. Left shoulder first. Relax the left shoulder. Feel that pure relaxation in all the body parts that you can, so all the muscles that you can. For another 20 seconds on this side. Shoulder. Oh, look at that. Got another viewer. Good stuff. Getting close to the end of the practice. Do wide splits, then handstand, and that's pretty much it. But I do this every day, every morning at around 8 a.m. If you want to check that out, you can look up Ben Yoga King on YouTube, and you can see all my lovely videos of me doing the same thing every day. Same basic poses, a lot of the same commentary, but of course there are some subtle differences day in and day out. And why do I do the same thing every day? So I can get good at it, like anything in life. And that's that. All right, as I alluded to, handstand, and we'll go straight. Oh, look at that! Got another viewer. Yep, and we'll go straight into the starter pose from here. So I'm going to push this up, get the hips up, get the feet on the earth, and that'll be my starter pose. Ready for some effort. There we go. And eventually we'll just push all the way straight up, right? Right? Maybe? We'll see. And then from here, we go. Feel the bounce. You straighten the elbows so that it takes less effort, but you bend the elbows more to get more control. As you practice more, you can keep the elbows straighter for longer. I tried to save it, but not quite. All right, that is my practice for the day. I appreciate you, all three of you. All right, good stuff. Good audience. Thanks for watching. That's my practice. Again, if you want to watch more of it, you can check out YouTube, or you can come back tomorrow at around 8 a.m. and I'll be back doing the same thing. All right, take care and have fun.